until we meet again, I wish you many more fine theatrical roles. We won't have to wait another 15 years, will we?
No.
15 years. I must have been to at least 15 countries in that time.
Wow, I'm envious.
So I don't need to worry about you? Do you remember Cromeritz, the garden? When you said no to a kiss?
I remember.
I'm now well settled back into life on the island. I couldn't imagine a lovelier place to return to after months on the road. Since he died, I've been rereading bits from the memoir Dad wrote years ago. I've typed out passages that especially resonate. The man he was to a T. Are we still good for Greece this June? A friend here who loves the Aegean Islands has highly recommended Milos. I've looked it up and have discovered some good accommodation options. Let me know what you think.
Some days I wish I could hide under a rock and go to sleep. Petra's intestinal problems are getting worse. The test results have been inconclusive. The doctor wants us to consult a specialist in Prague. How am I going to find the time to travel that way? From a staff of 6 weeks ago, we've been whittled down to 4. Did I tell you this was on the cards? The rest of us are afraid it mightn't end there, that we could all be let go. At the head office in Bohemia, they are as unsure of the future as we are. I'm angry with Marek. Is that unjust or an overreaction? It isn't long since we separated, but he's acting like he has no children. He's a 50-minute walk away across the tram lines, but it might as well be 1,000,000 miles. Too much is up in the air right now. 3 weeks with you in Greece or anywhere else is the last thing I can seriously consider. I'm sorry. I hope you'll understand and are able to forgive me.
It isn't a question of forgiveness. That doesn't enter into it. There's nothing to forgive. You have to think of your daughter first. She's more important than me. Let's aim for next year instead. 12 months will fly past. Roger travelled that northern summer to Asia. After some months back home, he branched out to South Asia. It was a region of the world he became immediately enamored of. Eva, meanwhile, stayed in the Czech Republic. They maintained close contact across the distance, confident a long-awaited next meeting would become a reality soon. Both India and Sri Lanka come full of challenges. Even so, I'd happily live in either longer term. The colours have to be seen to be believed.
Like you, I haven't given up on our dream of a life together. Petra will soon be old enough to fend for herself, right? What's to stop us then? We could live somewhere neither of us has ever been. It wouldn't have to be there or here. It would be the commencement of a new life for both of us.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Hey, how long have you been up?
Since first light, my second favourite time of the day. It seems like we've been put here just at this moment. Does it feel that way to you?
In a few months, it will be 22 years since we met in Toronto.
That long?
I was the crazy Italian Czech au pair who came all the way from Belleville to meet you.
If you're cold, put on your hoodie. I was overjoyed you came. Were you genuinely worried you were falling for me that weekend?
Yes.
I honestly couldn't read you. You talk so much about Marek.
To protect myself.
You were engaged to be married.
What about you? Did you have doubts?
If I did, they vanished in Ostrava 3 years later. I wanted you so badly that whole week. The least touch of her fingertips would have been too much.
For me too.
When you cried seeing me off at the station, it was unbearable. We've done well, haven't we? Began as pen pals and still friends.
Yeah.
You know, I liked your husband. I was truly sorry you broke up. Distant kisses.
Pardon?
Oh, just the working title of a poem I'm writing.
Tell me.
Every moment we spent apart, I counted as another kiss taken away.
Stolen softness and sweetness of your breast.